Simultaneous linear equations in two variables are solved with the following steps. Step 1. Write both equations in the form ax plus by is equal to k and label the equations 1 and 2. So basically get the x's and y's on the left and the constants on the right. Step 2. Multiply one or both of the equations by a number in order to make the coefficients of x or y the same but of opposite sign. Step 3. Add to remove the variable with equal coefficients but of opposite sign. So basically cancel them out. Step 4. Solve the resultant equation to find the value of the remaining unknown x or y. Step 5. Substitute this value in equation 1 or 2 to find the value of the other unknown. Solution containing fractions. If the answer at step 4, is a fraction, the substitution might be difficult. In such cases, we repeat steps 1 to 4 for the other variable. Solve the simultaneous equations for x and y. X plus 1 over 2 minus y plus 3 over 3 is equal to 4, and x plus y minus 3 over 2 is equal to a half. Write each equation in the form ax plus by is equal to k and label the equations 1 and 2. So we have x plus 1 over 2 minus y plus 3 over 3 is equal to 4. And we can let 4 become 4 over 1, change it into a fraction. So the denominators are 2, 3 and 1, and the LCM, the lowest common multiple of 2, 3 and 1, is 6. So we multiply each part by 6. So we end up with 6 times x plus 1 over 2 minus 6 times y plus 3 over 3 is equal to 6 times 4. Now 6 and 2 can be simplified. So 6 divided by 2 is 3 and 2 divided by 2 is 1. And likewise 6 and 3 can be simplified. 6 divided by 3 is 2, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we end up with 3 times x plus 1, bring down the minus, 2 times y plus 3 is equal to 6 times 4, which is 24. Then 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 1 is 3, minus 2 times y is minus 2y, minus 2 times 3 is minus 6, and that's equal to 24. So we bring down the 3x, we bring down the minus 2y, the plus 3 comes over the equal sign, becomes minus 3, the minus 6 comes over the equal sign, becomes plus 6, and 24 minus 3 plus 6 is 27. So we have 3x minus 2y is equal to 27. So now we have a new equation, and there's no fractions involved. Now we're going to do the same with x plus y minus 3 over 2 is equal to a half. So x is the same thing as x over 1. So our denominators are 1, 2 and 2. And the LCM, the lowest common multiple of 1, 2 and 2, is 2. So we multiply each part by 2. So we have 2 times x plus 2 times y minus 3 over 2 is equal to 2 times a half. 2 times x is 2x, and then 2 and 2 will cancel, so 2 divided by 2 is 1, so we just bring down the y minus 3, and 2 times a half is 1. Next we just get rid of the brackets because there's nothing stuck on in front of the brackets, we don't have to multiply anything in. So we have 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 1. We bring down the 2x, we bring down the plus y, minus 3 comes over the equal sign, becomes plus 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So now we have a second equation in terms of x and y that does not contain fractions. So next we're going to take our two new equations, 1 and 2, and solve them simultaneously. So equation 1 is 3x minus 2y is equal to 27, so we just write that down, that's equation 1. And equation 2 is 2x plus y is equal to 4. So in order to get the y's to match up, 1b plus 1b minus, we need to multiply this entire equation by 2. So 2x times 2 is 4x, y times 2 is 2y, and 4 times 2 is 8. So we multiply this entire equation by 2. Alternatively, we could have got the x's to match up. We could have multiplied the first equation by 2, the second equation by 3, so we would have had 6x and 6x, and then we would have had to change the signs, or we could have just originally multiplied by minus 6. But in this particular example, we decided to match up the y's. So we have minus 2y and positive 2y, so they will cancel out. 3x plus 4x is 7x. 27 plus 8 is 35. And then dividing 35 by 7, we get x is equal to 5. So now we know our x value. We substitute x equals 5 into 1 or 2. So into equation 1 or equation 2. So here we're going with equation 2. So we're going to swap that x for a set of brackets and put 5 into it. 2 times 5 is 10. So 10 plus y is equal to 4. Bring the 10 over the equal sign, it becomes minus 10. Minus 10 plus 4 is minus 6. So y is equal to minus 6. Thus, x is equal to 5 and y is equal to minus 6.